See the arc? If you're getting arc, needs gas, should be lit any day now. So naturally, that's how this is supposed to work. But periodically, this thing will intermittently just arc with no spark. You hear it? Sometimes it won't flame up. So as you can see, I got sandpaper and all that, and I took the 2 screws out previously, cleaned up the igniter that goes here, took these burners out, cleaned them up. That's why you see all this stuff. Left it for about 2 hours, came back, and it's still intermittently ticking but won't light. If I flip the switch on the side there, sometimes it'll come on, sometimes it won't. So not a HVAC guy by trade, but I've learned a few things from owning a house, and that stems solely from trying to save money and being self-sufficient. So what I'm thinking is that the gas line is the culprit, because it's arcing but it won't actually create a flame when it's given that tick 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 issue. So what I'm going to try to do is turn the gas line off here, turn the power, kill the power there, and if you don't feel safe with killing the power there, kill it from the breaker box. Find where it says boiler or furnace and kill it there. I'm going to try to replace this line here, or at least take it apart and see if there's a clog going somewhere inside of there, or the tip that you see that's in there, that this goes to. And I'm gonna clean it up and see if that helps, because it's getting spark. It's just the fuel itself, it's fine, and it's kind of not getting the best oxygen. You see the little orange that's kicking up every now and then. It's not getting the best oxygen, but because this is a water baseboard heater, I'm not too worried about it too much. But I'm still going to keep the carbon monoxide detector around the area just to make sure. But right now I'm having a gas supply issue. So what I'm going to do is spray these with WD-40, spray the end here with WD-40, and I'm going to cut the boil off and spray that end with WD-40 also, and try to pull them while those bolts are still in, because if you try to pull this line once everything is off, it's going to be hell. So I'm going to hit it with some WD-40 and see. Alright y'all, so I'm back, and thankfully, because I work on cars, I have a few tools. Yes, so I have some line tools that I have. Like I said, I sprayed them with WD-40. And sorry, what I'm gonna do. Alright, so to gain access to getting the tool in here, what I'm gonna do with mine is just slide it up like so, and then there's a little slot. Right there. This slides in. Pop that out. Then you fit the proper tool that fits on it. Hopefully one of these fit. Now I might just have to go to a regular open end wrench. Let's see here. so that fits. So tighten is clockwise, so we're going to go anti-clockwise. Turn it. Oh, gotta turn this gas off. Yep, that's like so. Cut that some. Like this. And same thing with this one. And then get it turned. Get these pulled, and then I'll be back. So I got it loosened. I can just rotate it with my hand. See, I got it, and it's pretty soft. I'm guessing aluminum. So just be gentle with it, because it's easy to bend. It's very manipulative. It's very easily to manipulate. So you don't need nothing crazy. And just pulling this one, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to check the line to see if the passageway is clogged, if it's completely clear. And before I put the line on, I'm going to take these screws out and then check the passageway with I'm going to clean it with a wire wheel to make sure that the gas is free flowing all the way through. Alright, so I got it loosened up. So what I'm probably gonna do is try to see if I can go to the hardware store, because she has two small little holes in the top. Seems like they're clogged. I'm not recommend you putting your mouth on this, right? I'm gonna. It's really clogged. What I'm probably gonna do is get like a small needle. Try to clean those holes and see how that goes. I might try to separate this end from here and see what can be done. Separate these two, because apparently this is another threaded piece. Maybe I can even get this separately, this shaft right here, or try to clean it out itself. But I'm thinking that the problem is this piece right here, but I'm going to try to separate this. Alright, so I'm going to also, while I'm at it, separate this, and if there's anything that has fallen down inside that burner, the actual burner itself, not the gas line but the burner, or the piece that not, I don't know, the piece that keeps the gas flowing, that supplies the gas to the igniter. Just keep a magnet around you, because stuff is gonna fall. So I'm gonna let this screw fall. Maybe it won't fall. Maybe I can magnetize. There you go. Get it. This one out also. Slowly pick that out. Like so. And all I'm going to do is just check up in there. Like I said, probably get like a wire wheel. Just a small wire brush and kind of clean it out, make sure that there's no rust or anything in there. Alright, so I have this little Dremel wire wheel that I'm going to put inside of it. Just clean it out, get it as far as I can inside of there. Doing it with my hands, so let's see if I can get it done. Now I won't get it done right with the camera, but I'm just gonna pretty much get this in there, clean it up. Alright y'all, so I finally got this separated. So what I had to do was put a vice grip, because it was really, even when I unscrewed them, it was still like locked on around here where the flange is, this piece. So I put a vice grip, not too tight, on there, kind of tapped it off. So I'm getting steady flow through the line itself, so I'm going to focus on cleaning this little piece to see. I gotta find something small enough that's going to fit down in there, and down in there. You can see my finger. No, it's not my finger, but I'm going to try to clean up in there as much as I possibly can. Clean this piece and see if that stops it. But like I said, I just want to clean up everything that supplies gas. And yeah, I know it's getting arc, it's getting oxygen for the most part, not 100%, but it needs to get steady flow of gas. Alright y'all, so I took the wire wheel to the inside, like I stuck it all the way down in there, cleaned it up from the inside, cleaned it all the way up the tip, the end, everywhere. You see it's all nice and shiny. Then I took it up to the light, and I can see the actual light through there. Kind of hard to see. Let's see something here. Kind of hard to see, but you can actually see the daylight through the two little holes that supply gas. So I'm gonna put a little grease around the end of it, bolt it back together, see how that works. Alright y'all, so I got the lines back up. Make sure to try to at least put it back together before you put it in there. It makes life so much easier than trying to contort the lines and all that, because you can always just bend it and send it a little bit, and get it in there, catch it a little bit. I'm gonna turn the gas knob on and then put some soapy water on the end of each line to make sure that there's no leak. Fire this baby up, let it run all day, and see if it just cycles on and off like it's supposed to. Alright, remember there's two different ends, the bigger end and a smaller end. So what I'm going to do is just go over the bigger end first. See, I didn't tighten it all the way. Get out. There's not many videos on these older furnace for some reason. These baseboard furnace, they work great, but it's not too much information out there. Don't over tighten it. So that's tight enough. Just tighten up the other end. Make sure that you're going in the proper direction, just like make sure you're going in the proper direction, just like putting on the bottle cap. Make sure you get your rotation down pat first before you put the wrench on there and start turning and undo what you've done. Just get in there. Nice and snug. I would say it's about 8 foot-pound of pressure. Right? So, I don't want to over tighten this end. I can always go back and tighten it. If I over tighten it and crack something or break something, it's a wrap. So now I'm going to check it. Turn this knob on, and you see it going long ways. I mean, the valve in here is open. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do, right? I'm put a little soapy water on here. Like so. Got some dishwashing liquid and some soap. Put this on there. Alright. I'm gonna drop these back in right here. This way we'll get them in the groove. Like that. This one the same way. Get that groove. Rotate it so this piece drops down. So get it in the groove like so. The groove. Then drop it into this groove. And what I'm gonna do is with the soapy water, I'm gonna put a little bit more on there. Like so. And like so, right? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna flip the switch, and before the fire comes on and the heat dries up the soapy water, I'm gonna see if it creates any bubbles. Gas. Yep, I see a little bit. Nothing. Double check this stuff. I don't see any bubbles. No soapy water. Should be flames. It's not going in the burners in these. Okay, there we go. Alright. If y'all know how to let me get these orange flames out of here, get this thing supplied with oxygen, that'll be good. But yeah, no bubbles. No bubbles. And if you guys see me come back with another clip, that means the problem was not solved, but they say no news is good news. And in this case, I hope I don't have to revisit you guys ever again in regards to this video, because this is the third piece of component I've replaced. 2 of them I've done myself. 1 I had somebody else do because I wasn't familiar with the new piece, the new design, and that was this valve here. That was my biggest issue for a very long time. I replaced this piece here, and this has the mercury in it and all that. I found out that dirt and electrical don't go good together, so I put a bag over it, and that's been 3 years and it's been good. So if you guys don't feel comfortable doing this, that's fine, that's understandable. If you guys didn't get detailed on how to pull everything apart, I can understand, but at least it gives you a point of reference as to, you know, something to look for. Look to see what could cause the problem. Like I said, if you're getting arc from this igniter, you know, when you turn it on, you'll see it like arcing inside of there. So I'll cut this off again. I'll turn the light off, and you'll see the arc. If you're getting arc, needs gas, should be lit any day now. So periodically I'll just come down and check it, but I think I've cleaned up the line itself and that actual feeder, those little tiny little freaking holes that the gas has to go through. It's like a regulator just to regulate how much gas goes through to actual keep the fire burning. All right, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, man. You guys like this video, comment, just let me know you like it. That's all you guys say. I like it a lot. You know, I appreciate the stuff like this. Like I appreciate the comments because you know, hopefully this helps somebody to save them a couple dollars, or even if they don't do it themselves, have some kind of understanding of what someone is telling them when they're telling them what they're doing. So I'm assuming the problem lied in here. Hey, it's fall and I'm hoping to get everything situated before the winter comes. One love, stay up, stay blessed, stay strong.